Hey everybody, I'm SpectralStar, and welcome to the newest Death Battle that just came out today, earlier today, about 4 or 5 hours ago, I guess, about 12 o'clock p.m. my time. So, yeah, my time, space time, galaxy time. I'm SpectralStar, and let's go ahead and check out Blade versus Buffy. I think, personally, my opinion is not very good, but I think Blade's going to win this one. Simply because he's fought crazy Marvel characters before. But then again, I don't know. Maybe Buffy has like a comic strip hidden somewhere where she has fought the devil in one or something, you know, some crazy stuff like that. Anyways, let's get into it. Yes, that's good. Okay.
The Daywalker versus the Vampire Slayer.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. They are known by many names. Revenant, Vortala, Nosferatu.
Vampires. When Blade is young, these undead demons are out for blood.
Fitting then that the greatest foe of the
Looked like he just smelled a nasty fart.
walk the day.
Bela Lugosi. Blade.
Really his costume?
Oh my god, dude. Blade was so cool back then, too.
Texas. Blade is one of the coolest superheroes ever and basically kickstarted the comic book.
I like how colorful he was. He's just kind of like Batman, you know.
Only one who knows or cares that in the world of Marvel, vampires exist. Seriously, nobody talks about this.
Blade doesn't need any.
That's right, Awesome 5. That's right.
by himself.
How you doing?
Blade's birth was hardcore. Just as the young
He's okay. He
hero's
just
mother was in labor, her attending
he's just having a rough day, I guess.
vampire, Deacon Frost.
And he drank her blood.
We've all been there.
This infused Eric with Frost's vampiric blood, turning him half human, half vampire.
Half asshole. Oh, douchebag.
None of vampy powers, but none of their weaknesses like garlic, holy water, or sunlight.
Eric would hone these abilities under the tutelage of vampire hunter
Just kidding, I mean.
Mafari, sharpening him into a
Just kidding.
blade that
I
would
like
fight
Blade.
the vampire plague for
Always have loved Wesley Snipes as an actor, too.
Around 1,000-pound demons and cut bullets out of the air. He can keep up with Wolverine, who can deflect Cyclops' light-speed optic blasts. And his Kevlar DuPont armor helped him take the top of
DuPont.
California's castle exploding.
He can heal small wounds immediately and sniff out the supernatural with his hyper.
I smell
Also,
butthole.
his fangs can drain his victims with physical
And it
energy.
stinks.
After studying the ways of Blade became a master martial artist. Ah, yes, the Rufus from Street Fighter School of Kung Fu.
What?
The only martial art he's been stated to know is Krav Maga. We know he's mastered more. So, for the full scope of his martial arts ability, we'll examine the Blade movies as performed by Wesley Snipes.
By looking at Snipes' training and
Oh, this is where they fuck him over.
Blade uses Kung Fu, Capoeira, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Eskrima, kickboxing.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Shogun,
I don't know.
Aikido.
I just-
And Blade's knack for stealthy takedowns, and I guess you could call him Marvel's Batman.
Blade's training progressed smoothly until
I wouldn't call him that, but he's really cool.
blood drained by Dracula.
What's up, Necrov?
Seriously, Avengers, Dracula is real. Why aren't you doing anything about this? He's right there.
Forced to murk his surrogate dad, Blade would have to wage his war alone.
Nursing a wound within him that would never heal. A hole that could
That
never
music.
be filled.
Not with that attitude. Blade took a page out of the Book of Boomstick and tried filling that hole with every kind of weapon imaginable. He's got so many, they're his apartment decorations.
Handguns, assault rifles, and explosives make up the brunt of his firepower. And he enjoys being up close and personal with his dual acid-etched titanium katanas.
Speaking of glorious new
You know a game that I haven't played yet that I really kind of want to play? Midnight Suns. I just every time I see the female characters in that game, I think woke.
Naturally, Blade has even more swords. His
Play some Zomboid in a bit. You mean you aren't dead yet? That's awesome, man.
sword can harm intangible demons.
I was dead with like 5 minutes of that game.
Slay fallen
I think I shit my pants and died of like sepsis or something.
pull out of his ass, like a hellfire shotgun that burns your soul, or hypodermic needles filled with vampire blood. Seems kind of dumb to turn people into vampires, but it does make them more vulnerable.
It does, doesn't it?
All that pales in comparison to the arch.
Where's Count Chocula? Blade can't call himself the ultimate vampire if he hasn't fought Count Chocula. Or the Count from Sesame Street.
The wounds they cause cannot be healed.
You've died a few times. Shh. No, you haven't. You're amazing.
From the inside out. They can even hurt Hell Lords and even
Hell Lords.
cosmic ghost
I feel like I work for a Hell Lord. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
War for almost 100 years.
He's battled hordes of vampires while skydiving, infiltrated the Pentagon, and even took on Spider-Man like Miles Morales, who could absorb the energy of a bomb that could destroy Harlem. Blades even bested the spirit of vengeance, Zarathos.
And while he occasionally allied with teams like the Avengers, he prefers to work alone.
I probably would too if they only cared about me when I was helping them and not ridding the world of, you know, vampires.
I'd have to say that Blade is my favorite, like,
Because he does have one classic vampire
black superhero character in Marvel Comics.
Even more so after he had
Like, I mean, T'Challa is probably way more powerful and stuff, but
if his bloodlust does overwhelm him,
I'm a vampire fanboy, so, like, you know.
getting his strength.
I'm not sitting there watching Edward say, "This is the skin of a killer, Bella," or anything like that, but
He's made a
I love me some Dracula and some Anne Rice vampires and stuff.
Surprisingly powerful, capable of summoning a thunderstorm that covered all of Boston with a wave of his hand.
Drac apparently did
That's
it with a
crazy.
grudge, though, since he eventually made Blade the sheriff of vampires, a vampire nation in the ruins of Chernobyl.
Amazingly, Dracula has even given Blade some of his own blood, which allows him to shapeshift into multiple forms, like a wolf, a horde of bats, or a cloud of mist.
So he
Sounds like Drac.
his way inside your body and blow you up from
He fought the Count from Sesame Street and Robot Chicken. Nice. Now he's just got to do Count Chocula.
Blade's hatred of vampires is only matched
That's
by
the real
his
test.
himself. However, when Brielle showed signs of vampiric powers, Blade finally found a reason to reconnect.
And not much, just still watching
training her the same
the death
way
battle with
Blade
Blade.
taught him
The
a
Blade
century prior.
scenario.
Even after Blade was possessed by the first vampire ever and tried to take over the planet, Brielle put her dad's teachings to the test, saving both him and the world.
And proving that Blade's lonely war need not be so lonely anymore. With his daughter at his side, and also this plant creature pet called Boy Thing, let Marvel's vampires
I like
beware.
that plant creature. I want one.
Indulge their unnatural urges,
I want to take it to work with me.
to meet their end at the
People
tip of
don't
his
talk to
blade.
me, you know, because I got a weird piece of garbage on my arm.
Today's battle is
And it's not my shirt this time.
picks.
You know what's awesome? Being right, especially when your co-host
By the way-
is always wrong.
Funny, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid.
It's dangerous to go
Don't miss
alone.
even a football season
Take
on
me.
Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Like I always am.
Yeah.
You're just boasting because Prize Picks makes it easy to play. All you gotta do is pick
Mm.
4 or less on at least 2 players' stats. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. That's it.
Prize Picks is the only app that offers stacks, so you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. $5 lineup.
That's code DEATH to get $50 in lineups after your first $5 lineup.
Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
In every generation, there is a
Today's sponsor is gambling, right?
against the vampire.
Yeah, that's terrible. Don't fucking do that, kids.
She
I don't care how much money Death Battle makes. I mean, don't they still have a Patreon out there that's accepting donations or something?
In battle against evil, passing their powers on to the next Slayer, and the next, and so on. That
Like
is,
they're anybody's hoe
would change everything.
that'll give them dough.
And Summers.
Not exactly the first girl you'd think is the savior of humanity. Buffy's only goals in life.
I'm just
were
kidding. I don't know.
graduate
That's
from
my
high
Buffy
school,
right there.
marry Christian Slater, and die.
But
I just like the movie version the best.
appeared and revealed her destiny.
Like, total bummer.
Merrick trained Buffy in the arts of vampire slang, and she became so efficient that
I don't have anything against the other Buffy.
her school. Whoops.
Forcing
I like her
to
too.
move to Sunnydale,
I think it's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
a new life, far away from any more bloodsuckers and bad.
That guy was so funny.
Small problem. Sunnydale just so happened to be right on top of a hell mount, where the boundary between Earth and Hell is permeable.
Yeah, that sounds like the valley, all right. Along with new Watcher Giles, Wallflower Willow, part-time bad boy.
Wait, was that-
Sad boy Angel, magical red
Is that the
dog,
chick from Oh my god.
Xander.
Oh, this is from the show, right? Yeah.
And her Scooby gang
That is the chick from American Pie. You know, the one with the flute
Truly never-ending
and the band camp story.
show, but Buffy
And her vagina.
vampires across video games, comics, and 128 novels. Tens of thousands of pages of Buffy lore you've never heard of.
But we're just crazy enough to speed read them all.
Buffy carries a variety of anti-vampire weaponry. There's wooden stakes, of course, sometimes
Ugh.
deadly organ venom that can turn you to stone. Though she's also experienced with axes, swords, quarterstaffs, holy water, just about anything.
I hope the new Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has more werewolf action in it than the first game.
Buffy introduced his stupid ass to the 20th century.
She's also a master of Aikido, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu,
If you like
kickboxing,
everything like
karate, kung fu, Muay
World of Horror,
Kendo, capoeira, and
the Vampire the Masquerade
Hong Kong's Kung Fu
has so much of that in there. World of Horror, like it has werewolves and mummies, all kinds of shit. What the hell was that?
Gatling gun fire, lightning bolts from the sky.
That thing was scary as hell looking.
She's kept up with another Slayer, Faith, who can dodge laser beams from point-blank range.
Buffy's strong enough.
I wish I could dodge laser beams. I wish I could shoot laser beams out of my eyes. That would be great.
Smash hard enough to tear apart a building.
And despite her
Ah, she fricked him.
survive massive explosions, like the one that destroyed Cephalian's lair that's bigger on the inside.
She can even fight blindfolded. But if she is injured, she heals fast enough to be totally fine by the next episode.
One time, Angel sucked out almost all of the blood from her
Van Helsing werewolf form. You just want Werewolf by Night to beat him,
draining
to win one, right?
magical energy.
Yeah, Buffy's own magic makes her weirdly resilient to esoteric attacks. Like when she expelled this misty shadow demon trying to possess her body, or when she resisted her soul being ripped apart and scattered across time.
Or that time she jumped into a vat of boiling liquid so hot it could reduce people to skeletons.
Skeletons.
Not show physical scars.
Scary, spooky, spooky, scary skeleton.
Burden on Buffy's life.
Unable to live normally, she felt isolated, forced to internalize the trauma she faced.
I'm so isolated.
Sure, she had friends, but
I got Seth Green as a friend.
unique struggle.
Like when Angel turned evil after he took her virginity and tried to destroy the world.
You know what? That's what happens to every man when he takes somebody's virginity. He becomes evil. That's what women would want you to think.
Can't fight, and who don't
Right, ladies?
fight back.
Made even worse by her having all the memories of the other Slayers bouncing
Right.
around in her head, dating back to the Stone Age.
Buffy has dreamt of every battle a Slayer has ever fought, and can call upon those skills in a fight, even subconsciously.
But this includes the memories of their deaths. Countless women violently dying young. A reminder of her inevitable fate.
A fate that came to pass when she fought the
Nice.
hell god Glory. After leaping into Glory's reality-ending interdimensional hole,
A
Yeah.
goal, if you will.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay.
save the universe.
I like that one. That was funny.
Hero's death.
It appears
Very obviously going that way, but it still got me.
Freed of her unfair earthly responsibilities, Buffy's soul ascended.
I don't know. I'm evil myself, so my view is skewed.
Friends brought her back to
What's up, Molecular Tricula? How you doing?
science. This absolutely crushed Buffy.
It's been a rough week.
Ironically, annihilated her
Rough 2 weeks.
to live.
Oh, that's rough, Buffy.
I'm still dealing with the trauma.
4 seasons, she had to nut up and continue her endless crusade against all things Spirit Halloween.
So when I say things like that,
48 hours straight.
just know
Vampires immune to traditional vampiric weaknesses and destroyed the Sword of Sonic.
I'm just a baby back bitch, and I need to get over
Of
it.
course, both Buffy and her friends have faced countless immensely powerful demons.
Like the Queller Demon, which arrived as a meteor and caused the Tunguska explosion, which destroyed over 2,000.
God, can we get the American Pie chick out of here? I can't get that story out of my head.
Caused a storm that blanketed Los Angeles.
You know what I'm saying? That one?
Whose blast that could rupture a continental shelf.
Is that the mask?
From Whistler, whose magic contained a bomb that could vaporize London.
She even faced off against the first evil. The embodiment of evil that predates reality itself.
Forced into battles against stronger and stronger baddies, Buffy clearly needed.
Hey, if you're that ugly, you better be strong.
Slayer safe.
It's actually a Bardiche.
Yeah, whatever.
But we're wizards. We'll dominate this coming week. That you damn right we will.
The essence of Buffy's Slayer.
I love that attitude. You got a good attitude.
The scythe can deflect magical projectiles and
She's holding it like, okay.
ghosts, magic, even space itself, destabilizing reality in the process.
Even Silas, the devourer of worlds, kind of like good.
It's sea loss. I don't know.
planets he eats the multiverse. And
Freaking Galactus is the ultimate.
Scythe is easily
Angry nerd.
her arsenal. In effect, attaining it completed Buffy, as though it were a piece
Come on, man. You stole that from the Black Ranger and Power Rangers. Come on. That's his axe.
the Slayer was no
It turns into a gun, too. You probably don't even know that. Using it all wrong.
Thousands of girls around the world. They all teamed up and kicked the first evil's ass.
Suddenly, the always isolated
Right? We got to give her something that
a sisterhood of Slayers.
makes her
Thousands more reasons
more available to fight
Conqueror to stay away
Blade. That's probably how she's going to beat him.
your blood all over her stylish yet affordable boots. You'll steer clear of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
What about Bucky, the Toothbrush Slayer?
Hey, as you know, it's Skelletober.
You mean
What's up, Richard? How you doing, brother?
Skelletober?
Saber Comics, everybody. Richard.
I don't get it.
Richard is here.
Did you watch Death Battle Cast? And for
No,
the first time
I don't.
We've got Skelletober merch.
I've got better things to do. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Look at that head.
I'm joking.
I'm putting those stickers on everything. Wait, is that a pillow? We sell pillows now? Hell yeah. I'll take
You got to muffle the screams for when your character doesn't win these things.
Limited death mats that are selling pretty quick at www.deathbattle.gg. That's
I am ready for the live action battle. I was wondering what was going on with that.
happy.
What's up, Apollyon, my brother?
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a live action death battle.
So it's probably going to come down to the axe, right? Let me ask you a question. I had to do it. Oh, shit. Look at this. We got that Kool-Aid. That special Kool-Aid. The regular Kool-Aid. Uh-oh. They're going to fight a bunch of vampires in this club. I hope that they make Blade say, motherfuckers always be trying to ice skate uphill. I like the Blade chick. Or, I mean, Buffy chick. And she's got a get fiddle. Come on, they got to know that she's just like regular human, right?
We were kings long before they had a name for kings. But
Frankenstein.
Star hunted, forgotten. You have waited long enough. Tonight, we remember who we were. Tonight,
I like that
we take
costume.
back what was always ours.
Is this Buffy's daughter? I mean, Blade's daughter?
We
Where's Blade? Awesome. Stop being a booty cheek. Give your hand a slap and say, stop it. Uh-oh. Oh, that... Okay, so that is a guy. My bad. The man bun threw me off. Ree! Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Should Buffy have a problem with any of this? Oh, yeah, he's a vampire, so... No, I don't see what the problem here is. I think Buffy would like this guy. This is so cool. I like this a lot. Oh, that hurts my own eye. That was Jim Carrey. I just shot Jim Carrey. Is that Shaq? I didn't know Shaq was a vampire. Nice. Suplex. Compliments of Captain Insano. Blade is canonically a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Nice. What's up, Rotsavosk? I might be saying that wrong. Apologize. How you doing, brother? She just shot Liam. Oh, okay. I got you. That's why. Oh, no. No, wait a second now. You have a cure for this, like on set, don't you? I think you do. Oh, shit. He's bringing out the dadgum broom handle. Okay, so now they got a reason to fight. Well, they had a reason before, but now they got a super reason. So now that Blade is... Yeah, she's going to win, Buffy. Buffy's going to win because Blade looks like the bad guy. Typical. I said it right? Rotsavosk? Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know, man. Most people just don't let me know if I said it right or wrong. Thank you. My jacket. Catch it. Okay, look, y'all. I don't think Blade would be this cocky about this fight. I really don't.
You out your damn mind?
Kind of painting Blade in a bad light here. I just don't like it. Yeah. It's my morning routine, everybody. Only I'm not fighting a vampire. I don't know where that joke was going. I know Blade is actually very cocky, but he's not like this. He's not like that. Sorry. And I've watched every single movie. He's not going to play with his food. He's going to kill it. Only time he styles is when it's regular ass vampires.
Amateur hour. There's always some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
Yes! He said it. He said it. Yeah, his voice is really not good for this. Wesley Snipes is way deeper. It's a better voice. A beer bottle, my only weakness. Uh-oh, it's... What the fuck? That sword would not last 2 seconds in a real sword fight. There's too many holes in it. Looks cool, though. He said it.
I see you cut through adamantium. Bring it on.
It's adamantium versus reality warping axe. This is the longest damn death battle we've ever had. It's pretty cool. Wasn't the other one just like what was the other live action death battle? Wasn't it like Robin or Nightwing or somebody? Or am I thinking of Superpower Beatdown? You see, that's the problem. He's not going to be like that. He would have killed her already. There wouldn't have been no fucking sitting there, oh, I gotta wipe my blade off and tickle my pickle, you know. Would have never been that way. But woman strong. Strong woman. Ooh, yeah. I just won the Olympics. Oh, yeah.
yourself.
God.
To be Blade tenued no longer. I'm surprised. I figured with Blade's many years of
Nightwing versus Daredevil.
he'd have the edge.
Believe it or not,
Red Hood versus Daredevil.
actually in more comics than Blade.
Really? Man, Blade can't catch a break.
I can't believe that. Wow, that's neat.
First up, stats.
I didn't know she was in more comics.
Heavier things and survived more significant explosions.
Like, sure, Blade's strong and all, but he isn't literally fucking buildings apart like Buffy.
Scaling to the monsters they fought, compare Dracula creating a storm that covered Boston to the Sorrow Demon
Against a woman, yeah, right.
Los Angeles, a city over 5 times larger.
I mean, the stats are adding up, though, so I can't really argue with it. I think it's just that we've been hit with so much woke shit over the past few years that it's just like, it just seems like that's the way the outcome is meant to be because that's the way they want it to be.
His versatility is just as important.
Right, everything woke. But
he certainly could have overwhelmed the more straightforward Buffy.
Machine guns and magic
these stats are adding up.
Surely gonna beat out crossbows and morning stars. Not to mention, he actually wears armor.
Also, Blade's faster healing factor and immunity to traditional vampire weaknesses kept Buffy on the back foot for a time. Blade wins versatility.
But when it comes to skill, Buffy's got plenty of experience fighting armed opponents barehanded.
Both of them were masters of a similar number of martial arts.
And Blade has been kicking vampire ass for a century, way longer than Buffy's.
Okay, but somebody that's unarmed versus somebody that's got a sword, the person that's unarmed is still at a disadvantage. It doesn't matter.
Gives her the superior skill. Even then, they both had weapons and abilities so powerful they could end the fight instantly, regardless of all else.
They're trump cards. Fortunately for Buffy, she actually countered almost all of what Blade could throw at her.
Withstanding Blade draining her energy with his bite? Check.
Resisting the Hellfire shotgun destroying her soul? Check.
Preventing Blade turning to mist and exploding her from the inside out? Check.
Meanwhile, Blade had no way to survive, say, Buffy's Gorgon venom turning him to stone.
And even with the deadly and just plain gross breathing gun, Blade did not have anything as potent as the Slayer sight. It could easily deflect the breathing.
Yeah, most people don't have a weapon like that. Maybe Thor would have a weapon like that.
Don't believe us? Even Wolverine's adamantium skeleton was cut in half when a portal closed on top of him. That's the same kind of thing.
And Wolverine's beta adamantium skeleton is a much tougher version of the same metal.
Oh, and since the Scythe could kill Silas, a multiverse devouring god, I think you could take down Blade with a big enough swing.
Giving Buffy the final advantage over the Daywalker.
Really thought Blade had a
Damn, everything but versatility?
damn fear of
Really?
things.
The winner is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Next time on
Dadgum white women always winning. Ooh. Dante versus... Oh, shit. Clive?
Remember to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
That's awesome. Okay, that should be cool.
what?
Oh, my God. It's an ad for hymns. Okay. So, anyways, let's read the chat here. Apparently, he doesn't heal. It being a slow motion was meant to show how faster Buffy was. Death battle more like I choose who wins battle. The Slayer Scythe is too OP. My character James has a sword like that. Well, that's great. Well, thank you, Richard. Honestly, it was a good death battle. I liked watching it. I don't really like the outcome, but the stats, they were there, I guess. Again, we are comparing gods of a different universe versus gods of, the Marvel universe. And typically, once you get into that territory, it's kind of hard to tell who would be the stronger god, right? Like Silas is a god of reality or something like that. It's like, okay, but what if he fought the god of reality in Marvel or something? I don't know. But the weapon was OP. It was very powerful, yes. The one thing I did not like is how they portrayed Blade to be so damn arrogant throughout the whole fight, like relishing killing little girls and stopping to pose and like clean his sword and shit. and talk smack before he kills Buffy or before he kills anybody. Blade was arrogant and he was cocky, but he pretty much killed you and then he'd be cocky. He wouldn't be cocky like if he was cocky in the middle of it is while he was fucking stabbing you in the face. So that was kind of annoying. And they also painted Blade to be a very villainous character, which he's not. He kills vampires. He has a heart. He has a soul. He's just a very grouchy, angry man sometimes. But I hate it when they do that. Like, they didn't have to paint Blade in that light. So look, he's fucking crying right there, man. He's sad. Whole point of him fucking becoming a vampire hunter was so he could find his mother or something. He looked actually sad before killing that girl that turned. And I'm pretty sure that when somebody got bit in the comics, he had like a cure for it, that you could get detox from it, like from a bite. I'm not sure. It seemed like it was in the first movie. But then again, movies are movies, comics are comics, you know, so you can't really base a decision on what the movie said as opposed to what the comic says, because the comics are pretty much the lore and potatoes. Also, Buffy is just OP thanks to Joss. Who's Joss? I can't remember. You would also think that Blade probably would have just turned into smoke before she stabbed him with the axe, but, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. You know, since he's got Dracula's blood in him and all that. You hate this episode? Okay. I can see why you hate this episode, and you got a good, valid point. You got a good opinion. Everybody's opinion is welcome here. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. He looked actually sad. Yes, I just read that. That I don't actually know. Yeah, there's a lot of things I could sit here and nitpick, but I'm not going to, because it's not about who wins and who loses to me in these episodes anymore. It's more about how good the episode is and how awesome the fight is to see. If like Pee Wee Herman went up against Goku and beat Goku, as long as Pee Wee Herman did it in a way that was entertaining to me, I'm down. Okay? Yeah, my wife busted into laughter when I told her the result just now. Right? That Scythe. Oh, Joss is the Scythe. That's like her Horcrux, isn't it? It was a good fight. It was a good episode. I hated how they the only thing I hate about the live action fight was how they made Blade such a douchebag. Just because he was meant to lose. Just because he was going to lose. Oh, we got to douche him up. He's got to be an asshole. We got to make Buffy likable. And in the end, in my opinion, they made Buffy look worse as a character than Blade, because they had to make Blade such a duration. What is that fucking word? They took him and made a derivative of him from his actual freaking persona as who he is in the movies or in the comics. He's not that big of an asshole. I'm sorry, but I agree with the stats here. I guess, since you know that's the way Death Battle put it in there. That's the way they see it. I agree with their opinion. It is still just an opinion. It does not matter, because anybody can craft another opinion that sounds just as plausible. So don't even look at it for the result. Just look at it for how fun the fight is or how good it is to watch. Okay? This one, I'd give it about, since it's live, I want to give it a higher score. But I think it takes more work to actually animate a good fight with 3D than it does to actually have actors come on and do, you know, these stunts and stuff. I mean, it's more dangerous that way, but I'm going to give it, I want to give it a 6, but I'm going to give it a 7. A 7. It loses points for Blade being a douche, then making Blade look like a douche. And, yeah, that's about it, really. Yeah. Yes, Chimkin Rice Nuggy. Blade got shitted on. Yes. He got beat. Pee-wee versus Piccolo. You want to see Pee-wee versus Piccolo? By the way, if you want to join the channel, we also have emotes. We have a pickle emote, the Tickle Pickle. Also, if you want to join the Discord up there in the pinned comment, you can join the Discord. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for coming out. Taco Bell levels of it. Yep. They blew up the Taco Bell toilet on Blade's face. Honestly, if they portrayed Blade accurately, he would have won hands down. See, that's a good opinion. You know, I would like to agree with that. And I can't agree with that because it's just, you know, you put the formula, the Krabby Patty formula in the right hands, and the Krabby Patty formula, you know, does a different thing. Or it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. There's my other emote, the shitting britches. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all have a wonderful week. If I don't see you, tomorrow we're going to be doing some Silent Hill F. We're going to finish that bad boy up. Hardest difficulty, 4th true ending, the best ending. I'll see you guys later.